Pros: high quality at relatively reasonable prices, spacious cabin, strong resale value, serene driving experience, many standard driver assistance features. Cons: base engine, lacks power, rear seats don't fold. What's new? Minor styling tweaks, inside-out upgrades to driver assistance features, improvements to the infotainment system. New ES300h F Sport version. F Sport models now offer a dynamic handling package. Price: the 2022 Lexus ES starts at around $40,800. The 2022 Lexus ES Lexus. The 2022 Lexus ES Premium midsize sedan is a winner on many levels. Undeniably luxurious, it enjoys superb build quality and comes with many standard features, yet the ES is the most affordable car in its class. It also turns on its head the accepted notion that luxury cars lose their value quickly. This seventh generation of ES has been around since the 2019 model year. It immediately won KBB's Best Midsize Luxury Sedan Award. It did the same in 2020 and 2021. Many buyers aren't going to care that rear-wheel drive isn't available. Instead, they will love the quiet cabin, comfortable ride, generous passenger space, and reassuring reliability. The 2022 ES range does offer all-wheel drive and a hybrid variant. 2022 Lexus ES pricing: the 2022 ES 250 AWD starts at $40,800. Also starting at $40,800, the ES 350 offers a lot more power, but front-wheel drive only. Also front drive, the hybrid ES 300h starts at $41,900. F Sport models cost $45,450. Even the Genesis G80 is more expensive, from around $49,000. The BMW 5 Series starts at just over $54,000, the Audi A6 is another $1,000 or so on top of that, with the Mercedes-Benz E-Class in the same ballpark. Before buying, check the KBB.com fair purchase price to find out what others in your area paid for their new Lexus ES. Like virtually every other Lexus, the ES has best-in-class resale value. Also see the 2022 BMW 7 Series, plush, indulgent, and poised. Best of all, it's extremely fast driving. The 2022 Lexus ES as an oasis of calm, insulating occupants from the noisy outside world and its badly maintained roads. The 2022 ES XL. It's smooth, quiet, comfortable, and asks little more of the driver than minimum effort. As an enjoyable, involving fun machine with great power and pin-sharp handling, well, check out the BMW plus 1.14% 5 Series, because the ES doesn't cover that kind of ground. With this in mind, the F Sport versions, which don't add any more muscle, seem contrary to the general Lexus way of doing things. Fitting a sport suspension and sport seats to a car that doesn't really have a sporting character brings to mind the whole square peg/round hole thing. The engine in the all-wheel drive ES 250 produces 203 horsepower. Modest would be a kind description. We think luxury cars should have greater authority in their power output. Those who agree will prefer the highly refined 302 horsepower 3.5-liter E6 in the front-wheel drive ES 350. It's a shame that Lexus doesn't offer all-wheel drive with this engine, but it goes well with the rest of the car. Alternatively, low-emissions luxury comes in the form of the ES 300h. Lexus and parent company Toyota TM, plus 2.33% have this hybrid stuff mastered. Even the brakes feel normal, which isn't always the case when there are systems capturing their energy. Check out the 2022 Mercedes-AMG SL, a beautiful, athletic V8 roadster built for performance. Interior comfort: the biggest and most welcome change inside the 2022 ES is the infotainment system. Previous iterations have not been particularly user-friendly, and Lexus has taken notice. Not only is the display a touchscreen, but it's also been relocated 4.3 inches closer to the driver, making it much more sensible from an ergonomic point of view. Screen sizes remain the same. The standard version measures 8 inches diagonally and the upgraded alternative is 12.3 inches. Lexus has also redesigned the instrument panel to be more streamlined. Otherwise, the ES has the same spacious and classy cabin as always. For extra drama, the aluminum accents that come with the F Sport cars hint at ancient Japanese swords. Rear legroom is generous at 39.2 inches and rear headroom is also useful. The seatbacks are angled just right to accommodate adults yet still have a sloping roofline. You might help your teenager turn $500 into nearly $2 million. One issue with those seats, though, is the fact that they're fixed in place and don't fold. So ES owners can't transport anything that doesn't fit into the trunk. Which, admittedly, is quite large at 16.7 cubic feet, regardless of drivetrain. Exterior styling: it remains the same considerable size, but the grille of the 2022 ES has a new mesh design with a graphite finish. On either side are redesigned self-leveling bi-LED headlights. There are also new wool designs. F Sport models gain specific 19-inch black finished version. Changes in the paint department see the arrival of iridium and cloudburst gray, and the departure of silver lining, atomic silver, and nebula gray. Favorite features: ES 300h. Lexus doesn't quote torque figures for its hybrids, but the ES 300h has decent thrust thanks to the addition of its electric motor. Yet here is a well-appointed and roomy luxury mid-size sedan with average fuel economy of about 44 miles per gallon. And because the drivetrain's battery is under the rear seats, there's no compromise on trunk space. Inner thoughts: a Lexus cabin is typically a tranquil place, especially in the larger sedan. Experiencing the way it's all been put together and the quality of materials is a special feeling owners can have day in, day out. Don't miss. This cash cow value stock strategy can fatten your portfolio even if you fear the Fed standard features. The 2022 ES 250 comes with LED exterior lighting, 17-inch alloy wheels, powered moonroof, keyless entry/ignition, 10-way power-adjustable front seats, perforated simulated leather upholstery, dual-zone automatic climate control, selectable driving modes, and all-wheel drive. Safety features include forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking and pedestrian detection, lane tracing assistance, lane departure alert with steering assistance, adaptive cruise control, and automatic high beam. The updated 2022 infotainment system has an 8-inch touchscreen, Apple AAPL, plus 0.26% CarPlay/Android Auto smartphone integration, Amazon AMZN, minus 0.09% Alexa compatibility, Wi-Fi, 3 USB ports, and a 10-speaker audio setup. Factory options: think of the ES 250's premium package as a building block for the standard equipment in the higher trim. It adds rain-sensing wipers, power-adjustable steering column, and heated/ventilated front seats with memory setting. The F Sport treatment brings a dedicated suspension setup and sportier front seats for greater lateral support through the corners. Other extras include a 12.3-inch touchscreen, navigation, 17-speaker/1-800-watt Mark Levinson surround sound system, head-up display, wireless charging, ambient cabin lighting, wood/leather steering wheel, powered rear sunshade, gesture-controlled trunk lid, larger alloy wheels, blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, and front/rear parking sensors with automatic braking. At the luxury level comes 14-way power-adjustable front seats, perforated real leather upholstery, and blind spot monitoring. The ultra-luxury versions have a more sophisticated suspension system, perforated semi-aniline leather, and most of the optional features mentioned above. However, triple-beam LED headlights, wireless charging, head-up display, and the Mark Levinson system remain optional across the entire 2022 ES lineup. The new dynamic handling package for F Sport variants includes an adaptive suspension, front/rear parking sensors, and Sport Plus and custom driving mode. Engine and transmission: every version of the ES 250 has a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine developing 203 horsepower. All-wheel drive is standard with this unit, along with an 8-speed automatic transmission. For reasons best known to Lexus, every 2022 ES 350 has front-wheel drive exclusively. They're propelled by a 302 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 and deploy the same 8-speed self-shifter. Also on MarketWatch, here are the ETFs to consider as Kathy Wood's Arc Sync. The ES 300h hybrid pairs a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with an electric motor running off a nickel-metal hydride battery. Together, they make 215 horsepower, which drives the front wheels through an automatic transmission. Regular gasoline is fine for any of these drivetrains. 2.5-liter inline, for 203 horsepower at 6,500 RPM, 184 lb-ft of torque at 4,000 to 5,000 RPM. EPA city/highway fuel economy, 2534 mpg. 3.5-liter V6, 302 horsepower at 6,600 RPM, 267 lb-ft of torque at 4,700 RPM. EPA city/highway fuel economy, 2230 mpg. 2231 mpg. 2.5-liter inline, for plus permanent mag and electric motor, 176 horsepower at 5,700 RPM. Total system horsepower, 215 163 lb-ft of torque at 3,600 to 5,200 RPM. EPA city/highway fuel economy, 43/44 mile per gallon. This story originally ran on KBB.com.